set a style for this chart. What you need to do is set the heading and the sub in the font that you want. Then when you click on your T-tool and highlight the font, the main heading, you'll come over here and you'll make a new character style and you'll call it heading. Once you type in heading, heading will come here. Anything that you highlight will be the size and font that that heading was. So we're going to catch our cursor here, highlight this, and click on this, and changes the number to the heading size. I've set the subheading in the same manner, and when I click on that, these turn into the subheading size. And the side and bottom heading were this size. And so you can manage your type fonts very quickly that way. Now, the next thing we're going to do is align our type. And I have made individual numbers here. And notice that the 10 is at the top but not touching, and the 0 is down at the bottom. Now we'll highlight all of the numbers, and we will do our align. Come up here to the align bar. We want to align horizontal right, and notice that all my numbers jumped over on this side. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to distribute centers vertically. Now if you'll look, they are distributed correctly. The problem is I haven't cut my numbers in order, and that you have to do manually. So we're just going to manually put these where they should be. We want 1, 2, 3 is next, 9 is up here, and notice I'm not being very careful about this. Oh, I'm missing a 4. That will never do, so we'll have to come in here, click once, type 4, and we're going to change this from bold to regular. And then see, we've got 4. We're going to have to get that in order, and we'll switch our 4 down here, and 5 needs to be above 4, yeah. And 6 needs to be next. 7 is next, 8 is next. Okay, now we're going to give her a shot and highlight all the numbers, align to the right, and then come over and distribute. And there we go. We've got our numbers in a nice, even, separated manner. The next thing we're going to do is I want you to know how to make a tick. And this is a tick right here. And we're going to zoom in to this. There. And there's my hairline tick, and it's exactly 1/8 of an inch long. And now I'm going to take the tick and copy it. Command C. I know I have 1 and I need 9 more. So I'm going to go Command V. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it down here to the lowest part of where I want my tick to go. There it is. Okay, now they're all stacked together, and I'm going to hold the Shift key and collect this one up here as well. And then we will align right, and then we'll distribute. Okay, and so now I have my numbers pretty close. I'm not happy with this. Yeah, I think I must have miscounted here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I have made a mistake. So it's a simple matter of copying, Command C, and pasting. Here, I'll pick it up, and I'll just throw them in here somewhere. As long as I have the first one and the last one lined up, then when I select all these with the black arrow, I can distribute to the left, and then or align left, and then distribute the centers. And now look how they are lining up. And that's exactly what we want to do. We do not want these hairlines going on the outside. Notice that the space between the number and the 1 point box is about the size of a 0. Here, see the 0? There's about that much space, and you'll want to keep it nice and even. Now, if you go down to the 0, you'll notice that it is sitting here on the bottom. And we will have no 0 information usually, but it's nice when you're doing a bar chart to have a nice alignment of the bars and have no problem with a bar disappearing. Okay, now down below here we've got our months, and I'm going to back out here, and I've got December clear over here and January over here, and that is about where I want them to be. I think maybe a little closer. And then what I'll do is select all of them and do the same thing. This time though, we're going to distribute, let's see right here, vertically aligned centers, and let's try it. So that vertically aligned centers is what we want. Okay, let's try. Oop, now they all jumped up together. We don't want that one. That one we don't want. That one we don't want. And this. We'll work our way down here. For some reason, it's not distributing. There they go. I was in the wrong thing. We want a horizontal distribute across the bottom. Now, we've got our months, and here we want to snug in the title, the month of the year. You'll notice I have indications of what size everything should be. Side numbers, Helvetica, 10 point. Bottom words or numbers, Helvetica, 10 point. Main heading, 24 point. Subheading, 18 point. The box is 1 point. The nicks are hairline or 0.25. And the side and bottom headings are 12 point bold. Now we have one last thing here. We want to get this rotated, and we'll just go select the rotation, hold the shift key, and pull around until you get to the 45 degree mark, or 90 degree mark. And then you snug it in here just as we did the others. Now my months are a little bit too far down, and you want those snugged up too, not touching, but just enough so that you can't mistake where they belong. Months should be in the middle, and the amount of whatever should be in the middle. And now we're going to copy our bar, and I'm going to pull holding the Option key and set the bar right over January. And let go of your thumb first and keep the Option key down so that you get a good copy. Now we're going to copy this and paste, and we need 10 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then if we select this one and this one, oops, well, I have to select them all there, and this one, then we can align top, which is right here, and that pulls them up. And then we want to distribute, let's see, there it is, and that pulls the bars apart and spreads them across. Our next thing that we need to do is close this. We need to see what numbers we're supposed to accomplish here. And the first one is supposed to be 7. So if you select this with the black arrow, you can pull this down very quickly and adjust these points to match the ticks on the side. And this one's an 8, so it go up. And this one is a 2, so it'd be down here. And this one is a 4, so it's going to come down. And this one is a 5. And I would pull guides to help you get this accurate. See, I'm not very accurate here. And but I would not make printing lines across. That is distracting to the eye. This one's a 10, so it goes clear up to the top. And this one is 1. And I will be grading by using a ruler and checking to make sure that you are accurate and precise in your drawing of these numbers. We're doing a 2, and I'm just quickly doing this for the sake of brevity, and 4, but I do want you to be very accurate when you work on this. And there's our bar chart. The last thing we need to do is to make a it's over here. Now this is not really a part of the chart, and I think I got a bar here. Put it back where it belongs. Okay. We need a legend, and a legend is usually put in the most empty spot. So you can put your legend here, and you want no fill and a line. And then the legend could say, if you had multicolored things, you could have multicolored stripes and indicate what the stripes are about. If not, like here, there really isn't a reason for a legend, so there's no need in actually doing it. But this is, you look for the most open area. The whole idea of the scientific chart is to condense the information into something that would make a nice PowerPoint, or go into a scientific publication and not waste any space. So hope you learned a lot from this, and this is very precise, and there is no creative latitude in this at all. So follow the directions and get it exact. Thank you.